Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I've got a brand new release from Wille. This is Taste from the Prime Power collection in the color Bernstein Rooted. I think that's the color. Yes, Bernstein Rooted. The one I'm wearing right now is Advance from Wille in the color Nut Brown Rooted. Advance was sent to me from WIG Studio One so I could review it for the WIG Studio One channel. I also reviewed it for this channel, but Taste I purchased myself at WIG Studio One. The pre-order begins on on February 22nd, and the actual launch date is March 1st. Now, if you can get an order in, I think they are totally worth it. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but I want to tell you about this Prime Power. I wouldn't purchase it if these were not my favorite fibers out of all of the fibers, whether it's human hair, heat-friendly fibers, regular synthetics. These are my favorites. And yes, they have a higher price point than regular synthetics, whether it's HD or synthetics, but they're not as expensive as a human hair, which sometimes can run into a few $1,000s, $3,000 or $4,000 if you get a really good human hair wig. One of my friends had one from Raquel Welch, I believe it was, and that was almost $5,000. So these don't run as much. So why would you get a blend? Well, they last a little longer than a regular synthetic because they are blended with the human hair and the heat-friendly fibers. There's a 60-40 blend, 60% HD, 40% human hair. So they will last up to a year or longer. I've had my catch for a year and a half, and I have worn it many times. I have washed it many times, and the fibers just come back. You use temperatures up to 300 degrees is the max temperature that you're going to use. They don't have any shine to them. I mean, this is just basically out of the box. I just recorded 2 videos with it. I haven't added any product on these, but yeah, you're not going to have the shine as you do with regular synthetics. They feel like real hair. They look like real hair. This is a long piece, and I am just running my fingers through it. It is beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous fibers. You're also not going to have the tangles as you find on HD fibers. All right, let's take a look at Taste. So I told you why I love it. This is so pretty. I just attended a webinar from Wille, and it was get information on these fibers and on these styles. And the reason why I purchased Taste is because one of my favorite styles from Wille is Drive. And this is pretty much like Drive. Drive has heat-friendly fibers and a center part. Taste has a left part, if I'm not mistaken. I wrote this down. Lace front mono part. Yes, it has a left part. The trainer that was providing the webinar for us has a 22.5-inch circumference. She was actually wearing an Advance during our training, and it fits perfectly. I'll show you the cap. We have an extended lace front, and this material right here is tulle, which allows for a more comfortable fit because it's doubled and it's very, very soft. So if you have total hair loss, partial hair loss, a sensitive scalp, this material, this tulle that they've applied here is very soft and won't it'll eliminate any discomfort. We have felt covered ear tabs, we have an extended nape, and we have Velcro adjusters. These are wefts, but the material that is covering the wefts are almost like leggings, if you will. So we are going to have lots of stretch. Please bear in mind that your measurements also from ear to ear and front to back. If you have a 22 or a 22.5, which is an average large, and your other two measurements are average or average large, you shouldn't have any problem. If your other measurements are true large, then it might fit a bit small on the ear to ear or the front to back. My measurements are always listed down below in the description box. I have a 21.5-inch circumference. I had to cinch in advance, and I'm going to cinch in taste as well. These fibers also react to the environment a lot better than human hair. It's not going to frizz. I live in Florida, and human hair wigs for me, just like my own hair, would frizz. Before I started wearing wigs, I would have to go for keratin treatment, and about every 6 weeks, it was about $300 or $400 every time I went for a keratin treatment to keep my hair nice and smooth. I made the mistake one time of purchasing a human hair wig, and it was frizzy just like my hair, and obviously can't apply a keratin treatment. As far as I know, these do not frizz because of that blend with the HD fibers, and it's not going to fray, and it's not going to get brittle. You do apply heat to it, and your style is going to stay. So if you have it a straight one or a wavy one, you want to straighten it, you want to curl it, you can certainly do that, and you wash it every 6 to 8 wears, and your style is going to stay there. It's not going to be changed until you add heat again. All right, let's take a look at taste. I am just so excited about this one. I will probably straighten this one. This is, as you saw, it was right out of the box. Oh my gosh, it is just beautiful. Let's take a look at the lace front. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's look at the coverage. Here is my hairline, as usual, and here is the ear tab. Let's take a look at that part, because it's not... I will add some heat there just to show the part a little bit more, and I'll add a piece of scar tape, as I do with most of my wigs, on the inside, just to give it that real illusion of scalp. But I think it appears more dense just because I took it out of the box, because my Advance doesn't look like this. After I wore it for a little while, it just looked really natural. All right, on taste, we have a front of 13 inches. My face from hairline to chin is 7 3/4. The sides here are 12 inches. It weighs 4.2 ounces. The crown is 13.5 ounces, or 13.5, and the nape is 8.5. I will definitely be straightening it, but right out of the box, I think it's really pretty. We don't have any permatease to speak of. Very signature of Wille. Wille does the permatease and the density like no other. The density is, I would say, it's on the lower end of average. It's very realistic, and there is no, I can't feel any permatease. There may be some, but I can, if there is any, I can't feel it. This looks so natural and so pretty. The color Bernstein Rooted on taste is 12, 26, 27. We start out with the 12, which is your lightest brown. What we have here is a blend. So you're not going to have heavy highlights. You're not going to have chunky highlights. This looks as if we went to the salon and we had this done. So the blend is your lightest brown with the light golden blonde and strawberry blonde. And we have darker roots, but the roots just blend in beautifully. And anywhere you part it, it's going to look really natural because of that cap. You can wear it off the face, you can tuck it, you can wear it in a little short ponytail if you like. Wear it in a half up and half down. Look how pretty those highlights or that blend just looks so pretty there. wear it as a half up and half down. I'm really excited to have this piece. I know that they are a little bit more expensive, but when I just weigh it with the longevity and how beautiful and how natural it looks, and that I could wear this every day if I wanted to, and it still would look really good regardless of, you know, the hours that I would wear it during the day. We just have to provide the proper care, make sure that we wash it with the appropriate shampoo, conditioner, don't apply heat over the 300 degrees. I think it's a wig that we have, one of our luxury pieces that we have for a very long time and can enjoy, and not, I feel very, very comfortable in this piece. I know we all have our different preferences and our different budgets, but I gotta tell you, this is a winner for sure. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you spending this time with me. I hope that everyone is having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.